Hello, I'm Tim. Welcome to the music show. Yes, I'm back into the music show today this is day 7 of my 30-day vinyl challenge. And yes, it's day 7 already. I have another 4 albums from my vinyl collection here that I haven't spun before today, and I'm going to show you them right now. First up, it's one that I had in my collection for a good while. It's one somebody had given me. It's a R&B one. It's from '74 on Curtom Records, CURTOM. It's a division of Buddha. It's Curtis Mayfield, Sweet Exorcist. It's from 1974. This one, it's a R&B one pretty much. This one did have. There's only one song on here that had any song that made it into the top 40. That's the song Kung Fu. Kung Fu, and can't remember whether any others. I think the song Sweet Exorcist made, and maybe Make Me Believe in You made it onto the R&B hits. But it's not a bad album, actually. Like I said, it's an R&B album. Like I said, this was given to me. There's been some water damage to the cover, but it's not. It's a decent album. Next up is Sanford and Townsend Duo Glide. This is their second album. There's no hits on this one. The their first one, they had the hit "Smoke from a Distant Fire." Yes, you probably don't know them as the Sanford Townsend Band for that one. They went by that name for a short while, and then they switched it to Sanford and Townsend. They only put out 3 albums altogether. I do have the first album also. Like I said, there weren't any hits off this one or the third one. Like I said, this album's from '77. It's on Warner Brothers, and they're sort of like two-man groups from the '70s are like Seals and Crofts, and Ingo and Dan and John Vercoli. They're pretty much soft rock or soft pop. But I've heard you might like to see the photo on the back cover. You see them on the motorcycle with the sidecar. You see them flying in the air over a swimming pool on the back cover there. So, but it's not a bad album. It's like I said, there weren't any hits. It's some catchy tunes on it, and like I said, it's soft hot rock, soft pop. Next one, this one's from '76 on Columbia. It's Santana Amigos. It's it's some good '70s Santana. Colorful artwork on the album cover. It's a gatefold. And yes, there is some Hispanic songs on here, but it's a pretty good album. The There's only one song on here that did make it onto the Billboard Top 100. That's Let It Sing, but it's a good album overall. It's real good instrumentals, of course, or real good music, of course. Almost any Santana song, especially back in the 70s, he usually did have good albums back in the 70s. In the 80s, sometimes that got to be questionable, but in the 70s, he usually had pretty good material. Last up, also that the Santana one was another album that I got from my best friend Perry. I got last year. This last one is one that I had that I came across at a half price books outlet store that they have right over near my house. It's maybe a mile away from my house. I did not even know if this one existed. Of course, it came out when I was stationed over in Germany. It came out in 1986, I think it is, 1986, 1987, on Warner Brothers Records. It's by John Fogerty. The album is Eye of the Zombie. This one rocks more than Centerfield. I enjoyed this album. It didn't really have anything that made it into the top 40. It had like three songs that made it into the mainstream rock charts, like the title track made it down to there, like to number 3 or something like that. But it is a real good album. Like I said, the title track does rock. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. Well, that's all I have for today. For today's listens. So until tomorrow, take it easy and keep on rocking.